Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in as we wind down towards the weekend. We've had a lot of fun so far. Time now to get serious about language. We've seen the English language evolve in recent years to reflect changing norms in society, in politics. But what about a future without language at all, or at least without words? Could we be seeing a future of emojis?
Let me tell you, well, Oxford Dictionary has just released their word of the year for 2015, but actually it's not a word. It's an emoji that's taken the coveted title, and here to tell us more is Dr. Philip Lowe, Dictionary Content Development Manager for Oxford University Press, Southern Africa. Dr. Lowe, so good to see you.
Thanks, guys.
Doctor, that's a nervous laugh. I don't think you're out of a job just yet. Is the English language doomed? Talk us through this emoji selection.
Look, I think rumours of the death of the English language is a little bit premature at this stage. No, look, let's be honest. Emoji culture has just exploded this year, especially this past year. And I think it is because emojis are really immediate, you know. They have that link to the real world, to your real emotions. And the web is a very emotionally expressive place. So, yeah, that's what we're seeing. And, you know, last time when we talked about Cat Cafe, I said we're turning into ancient Egyptians. We write on walls, we worship cats, and now we're using pictures instead of words.
That's so fascinating. Well, Oxford conducted a study measuring how often people used each emoji and then kind of picked the most famous one. Now, which one is it? Is it the dancing lady in the red dress, or is it the smiling pile of poo?
Surely it must be Winking Man. Winking Man.
No, not Winking Man. And I couldn't believe this. People are very jolly. It's faced with tears of joy.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, man, does the world need that?
Yeah, and that one was used almost 10% more than the closest competitor, which is the face blowing a kiss.
Okay.
We need more love in the world as well. So we know the emojis did come out on tops, but surely there were some words in the mix, man. Take us through some of the words that were there and thereabouts.
Okay, well, one really nice one. You know, people often ask me, okay, so we start with lumbersexual.
There's no escaping it,
right, no escaping.
Lumbersexual.
Lumbersexual. Okay, so you know metrosexual?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where your moisturizer and face cream costs more than your partner's. And
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about,
And a lumberjack, you know, those rugged guys who chop the trees.
Lumberjack,
So now, put those two together, lumberjack and metrosexual, and this is what you get, lumbersexual. So it's a young urban guy who's really trying to cultivate this image through a beard and chic shirt of being rugged, going on adventures. You know, these are the guys who like splash on the mud onto the SUVs.
He's a hipster with a little edge.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. And then, of course, a word that I think I was quite shocked when I heard Ewan Stradom say the other day, on fleek.
Do we need to be chastising
that is
him?
Crazy.
No. Look, people ask me a lot of times, how do I get a word in the dictionary?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a classic example. You put it on YouTube, or in this case on Vine, in a video. This was a girl who was talking about her eyebrows being on fleek.
On fleek, that's right.
On fleek. And somehow it just went viral, the video and this phrase. So much so that it ended up as lyrics in a Nicki Minaj song. And, you know, often with these kinds of words, you see they're there one day and then they start disappearing. This word just stayed at a high level throughout 2015 and we couldn't ignore it. So on fleek is in the Oxford Dictionary.
And it's here to stay.
You don't seem convinced. You don't seem convinced, man. But I suppose it all does show the changing of our times and the fact that people are communicating more, that we do have a bigger network. That has to be a positive thing.
Yes, and, you know, I think these kinds of things like emojis and on fleek and so, they show that they're two very different spheres of language use. There's the formal one and there's the informal one. And when you're chatting with your friends on Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever, this is fine. You know?
Oh, man, I love it. Well, our Lumbersexual weatherman will be bringing us the weather in just a moment. But first, let's get into our official duties with the news.